like they wanted to. And then we'd be through with them. So just Google it. With your medical degree and all your medical knowledge. Do you have any idea who comes up with the Google philosophies? Most of them are little Chinese fellas somewhere that you will never see. Now, there are some positive things that come out of it. But the devil begins to give us thoughts, lofty thoughts, that keeps us above what Christ wants us to do. It's us, our lofty thoughts, raised above the knowledge of God. Somebody else did that. Lucifer. Lucifer not only wanted his chair where God's was at, he said, I want mine above his. What happened to Lucifer? He was cast down. He was the highest archangel. The highest. He was cast down and made the powers of the principality of the air. So we have our thoughts are raised against the knowledge of God. How do I control my thoughts? By controlling what I put in my mind. If you put trash in your mind, trash is going to come out. If you walk around all day with a mother girl griping and complaining and talking about folks, those are the thoughts. If you fussed and argued all morning trying to get ready for church, that's when the biggest fusses take place, because the devil begins to give you opinions. The devil begins to give you thought. There ain't a one of us in here that ain't had some of our biggest fights trying to get ready to come to church. And the devil begins to give you those opinions and those subliminal messages to keep your mind tied up. So when you get to church, you're mad. You're agitated. And when you need to be listening to this message, what you're thinking about is, boy, am I going to read him out when I get him? He better hope he got all that breakfast he wanted, because there's no lunch coming for him. You know? And it'd be a little bit of, when you get back and you look at it, it was nothing. But on Sunday morning, it will just explode. And my goodness gracious life, we just can't make it back on Sunday night. Because we have just been beat down with these subliminal messages in our mind all day that we're just totally exhausted. The devil wants to control your mind. If he can control your thoughts. Now I'm going to tell you, you can't help what he throws at you. And a fellow told me the devil throws stuff at you, it's like a plane flying over. He's flying over your head. He's constantly 24/7 throwing thoughts at you. He'll throw women at you. He'll throw men at you. He'll throw money at you. He'll throw position. What I've learned this week, I have found out the most powerful force in Greene County. Documented evidence, the numbers don't lie. They spent 1/2 of a day training me. The Mississippi Department of Corrections sent their finest people down from the Bureau of Training Education, even though they couldn't hardly read the words on the slides. The greatest force in Greene County is convict love. They said there is no force like it. Women will cash in their retirements and put it on their accounts. They will cross over, bring in contraband, risking federal indictment and prison for convict love. Oh, if we could sell out to Jesus that easily. Because these are people that have nowhere to look but up. And any kind of attention, any kind of affection, they crave on it. That's why when I show my slides in Guatemala, when you see those people that have absolutely nothing but the clothes on their back and they're sleeping on the ground, they're all smiling. I have anything to lose. A monsoon comes through and blows their 2 pieces of tin away. Oh well. They'll get some sticks and some leaves and stick in there, and they'll crawl back under it and sit back down. They didn't lose anything. We're so attached to our things that we're totally destroyed. Oh, what am I going to do? I lost my things. We need to be attached to Jesus and not our things. Our thoughts controlled by the devil. And take every thought captive to obey Christ. Every thought we need to have needs to be about Jesus. If you hang around a bunch of people that cuss and talk ugly all day, you will be cussing before you leave there. If you work around somebody with the mullet grubs, you can't help it, you're going to leave with mullet grubs. If you work with somebody happy, you might still be a little agitated, but you won't be as agitated as you were. One lady told me the other day, she said, Ricky, I'm going to get that happiness out of you when you first come to work. I said, no, you're not. Well, by the time the end of the shift was over, she had just about succeeded. I had just about lost my happiness. And when I do, I start singing Jingle Bells. That's my happy place. What's your go-to song? What's your life verse? What have you got to fall back on to clear your mind? I've learned I have to clear my mind. I have to take back control of my thought because I'm thinking I'm short-handed. I don't have what I need. I need this, I need that. I know what needs to be done, but we don't have it available. And now I'm agitated and I'm overwhelmed, and my happy thought is Jingle Bells. And it clears me, and I've got to get back to neutral. Sometimes you got to throw it in neutral. Because the devil is going to control your thoughts, and with your thoughts, he destroys you. People kill themselves because of their thoughts. Every day, 22 veterans a day commit suicide because of their thoughts. Not because of their injuries in Afghanistan or Iraq. They're not killing themselves because of their injuries. They're killing themselves because of their thoughts. A young man, 27, 28 years old, this past week, took his life again. Every day, 22 American soldiers are taking their life because the devil has gained control of their thoughts. Their thought is, we don't care. We don't care about them. Their country doesn't care about them. Their families don't care about them. Their employers don't care about them. The people they fought for doesn't care about them. The devil will beat you down with anything, but the fact of the matter is, Jesus cares. And he cared enough to die for you. He didn't tell you to be a bed of roses. He didn't tell you every day to be a holiday and every day was the 4th of July. But he said, if you maintain in this life and you accept me as your Lord and Savior, when you leave this life, your troubles are over. See, folks, a lot of people leave in this world and they think their troubles are over. Oh, I'm going to meet